So, what temperature does water freeze at? I'm sure most people will tell you that water freezes at 0 degrees C. However, I'm going to show you that this isn't quite the case. So, what we have here is a chiller sat at around -8 degrees. So the liquid in here, which has antifreeze in it, is well below 0. So what we have in the antifreeze is a bottle of pure liquid water. So if I carefully take this out and dry it off, what we can do is measure its temperature using a little thermometer. So if I very carefully put the probe in, you can see that the water is at -4 degrees, so well below 0. So what's going on? What can happen is water will supercool. So what this means is it wants to be ice, but can't get there. So for ice to form, you need a crystal cluster of water molecules to join together in an ice-like form and grow. And this doesn't tend to happen spontaneously. So you have to be at a temperature around -20 degrees or lower before this will happen in this sort of volume of water. So this is of interest for clouds. Clouds are composed of millions and millions of tiny water droplets. These water droplets are very often supercooled. So the atmosphere, as you go higher and higher, gets colder and colder, and before you're too high, it's usually below 0, certainly in the UK, in temperate regions. Any water droplets will be supercooled. When the water droplets come into contact with aerosol particles, so things like mineral dust in the atmosphere, what will happen is that they will freeze immediately. So you can see here, as I pour the water in contact with the mineral dust I had there, we get formation of a little bit of ice. You can see this is perfectly solid, formed from liquid water. This shows the water was supercooled and turned to ice when it contacted the mineral dust. This is important because clouds in the atmosphere reflect light and they block light from returning from the Earth's surface and therefore affect the radiative balance. And the amount of ice in the cloud can change these radiative properties, thereby affecting climate. So the other way you can make ice freeze in this sort of scenario is by taking the bottle and shaking it sharply. And you can see we have ice forming in the bottle. So we don't know why this happens. The sharp shake will cause ice to form, and we don't know why.